This is Jack Yeager. This instructor video is intended to help instructors in the Management 460 course in setting up CapSim. Specifically, I've already done another video that shows you how to create each of the industries that we use in the course. The next step is that we need to set the schedule for when the different simulation rounds will run. So we'll click on a course here. You can see I've clicked on the course. Ordinarily in this section you would see the schedule. This is practice round schedule Eastern time. Luckily we're in Eastern time, so we'll just leave it as that. There isn't one, so we'll just click the change schedule button. Brings up scheduling. There's two sections. At the top is for practice rounds, at the bottom is for competition rounds. Right now we're just going to set up the practice rounds. Later I'll show you how to do the competition rounds. So you just go in. The first thing it's going to ask you is when can they begin their round one play. We're going to set it for the first day of the semester at 12 a.m. And that way as soon as they get in there on Monday, they're in a position to be able to look and do things. That this does not prevent them from doing tutorials or anything else. It just prevents them from actually putting decisions into round one. Next thing we want to do is we want to set the timing of when they're going to be able to, they need to complete the rounds, and we're going to set them to all be auto processing. What auto processing and with these times, and we'll put the dates in here in a minute, but what that means is that at that particular time, Eastern time, the simulation will take whatever decisions have been put in for all of the teams in each group. It will go through its process and it will generate the results for that round. This means that students need to have all of that information in by that time. If they don't, it will go ahead and process, but it'll just process with whatever default information they have in there. A lot of times it's the last decision they made. And so we're going to go ahead and set the dates for this first round. We want the first round to complete. Importantly, this is when it begins. Here's when you're talking about when the process will go. So they can't go on to a round two till a round one processes. Round one we've set to complete on Tuesday the 17th. Round two will be on the 19th, so that's Tuesday, Thursday. And then we're going to do 3 rounds in the next week on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then we're going to do the last 3 rounds Monday, Wednesday, Friday of the following week. Again, you can set however you want. The gotcha to it, the only thing that you have to be sure is you can't set one round to end after the next round is supposed to end. And so basically what happens is that the simulation won't let them go, say, from round 6 to round 7 until round 6 has run at 11 p.m. on January 30th. And so basically you just need to accommodate that. Now there's a section over here where you can delay the student access to the results. I generally don't do it. I make the information available to them as fast as it runs. That way I don't have to worry about why it is that they can't see anything. I guess, you know, if you were doing this in a class or something like that, there might be some reason for doing that. I don't really see the point of it. So once you do that, you click here to update the course. Again, it updates there. It's not entirely obvious to you, but if you go back to the course dashboard here, you'll see now that you have a schedule and you can go check and make sure that that schedule looks all right. I've already set it up for all of the other courses. You see this is group 1. If I were to now go look at my other courses, group 2, you'll see that it's already set up, and ideally you would want to make sure that it matches. You'll see for the student it gives them a start date and time and an end date and time. And so this is when they can start that round, and there you go. Same thing, you can see that they have a stop date of 11 p.m. on the 17th here, and a start date of 11 p.m. on the 17th here. And so that sort of staggers it down. It takes care of all that. And that is all you need to do.